and welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia and today we are making egg roll in a bowl. So I'm going to start by cooking the ground turkey in a large stock pan, just stirring it every once in a while to chop it up. And then I'm going to start with these carrots from the garden. It's all I had, so it's not the prettiest looking, but it still tastes good. These tiny little pieces. So I'm going to get these washed up and shredded so I can, or peeled I should say, so I can get these chopped up. Now the recipe did call for grated carrots, but these are so tiny that I didn't even want to take a chance to try to shred these. It probably would have taken a finger off. So then I'm just going to dice this onion up. Also, as a reminder, don't forget to use and save your scraps at the end to put in your freezer bag to make vegetable broth. I save my onion ends and also my carrot ends. So you can do veggie broth or a bone broth with it. So just trying to use what you already have and not create any food waste. And these are the tiniest carrots, such a And then I'm going to just chop up this other half of cabbage that I have. I have this left over for making sauerkraut. So that's kind of what brought me to this recipe, as I was looking up another way to, use cabbage. And I came across this and kind of had everything already in the fridge. So just trying to use what I already had. I'm not really fancy at dicing this, just kind of roughly chopping it up because it will definitely cook down once you add it to your pot and simmer due to its high water content. And now it's time for the sauce. It calls for a half a cup of soy sauce. I'm using coconut aminos. You can use soy sauce or coconut, it doesn't matter, whatever your preference is. You are going to add a pinch of pepper flakes, a teaspoon of ground ginger, or 1.5 teaspoons, of ground ginger. You can use freshly grated ginger if you would like. I just had this on hand. A teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and you are going to add a little bit of oil. That's going to help the vegetables cook. You'll see in the later steps. And then you're just going to stir it and set it aside until it is needed in the recipe. So this ground turkey is done, and I'm going to soak up the grease with a paper towel. You do what's easiest for you. This is just what works for me. And then here you're going to add your onions and your garlic. This recipe called for 1 clove of garlic. Let's be honest, I threw about 3 in there, and I probably could have done more if my son was not eating this. And you're just going to stir this until the onions are translucent, probably about 2 to 3 minutes, just stirring occasionally. And now that the onions are done, you are going to add just a little bit of oil of your choice. I'm using avocado. And you are going to add your carrots and your cabbage. And the cabbage does look like a lot, and like I mentioned earlier, it is full of water, so it will cook down quite a bit. And you're just going to mix this all together just really to coat it with that oil to help it cook. And once it's all coated and simmering, and just stir occasionally, you're going to let this sit for about 7 to 10 minutes. So it's all done. You can see the cabbage has cooked down quite a bit. And you're just going to add your sauce and stir this and let it simmer for another 4 to 5 minutes just to warm it. And then you're just going to plate it. And we added fresh chives. A lot of people will serve this on like fried rice or something along that line. It seems just fine just as is for our family. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and give it a thumbs up if you loved it.